It's been a while. Life got hectic and honestly probably has no signs of stopping, but that does not mean we can't do some crafts anyway, and I can attempt to get them edited and out to you. As the title suggests, we are making a dice holder that sits on your mug. I first saw this concept on the incredible mugs from Ave Rivera Studio. They designed it to be like a little fidget spot, which is an incredible idea. And while I wait to get my greedy little dice goblin hands on one of their D&D mugs, I thought it would be fun to play around with the idea and create a holder to go on a mug that I already own. For this, we are going to use some sculpey, which is not going to be nearly as durable. I also think I should find like a food safe protective coating or something before I actually use the holder with tea in the mug, but those are later problems. For now, let's just jump on in and see what happens. To start, we're going to make the base, which for this will be 3 leaves, one for either side of the handle and one to go over the rim, then a little cup on top to hold the d20. Smooth out everything as you go. These sculpting tools are really handy if you make lots of these, but you can use pretty much anything that will get the job done. I even use the back of a pen later to get a smooth finish inside the cup. To help it blend with the petals that are going on the outside of the cup, I decided to pinch the edges of the cup into little points to look like inner petals. Pinch and shape the outer petals, adjusting the size as needed before layering on the outside of the cup and curling back the tips. Check your sizing as you go. I needed to widen my blossom a little bit. Go carefully here since you don't want to mess up all the work you've done so far. Create a small wedge on your mug handle and set your dice holder carefully into place. Gently fold your grips around the handle and the rim of the mug. To smooth everything out, brush some rubbing alcohol over the top. Again, go carefully because this can dry out your sculpey and cause it to crack. Pop it all into the oven and bake. As with my other creations, I used a combination of acrylics and Citadel model paints for this. I paint in 3, sometimes 4 stages. The first being the base layer, where we slap on the general color for each area. Next is the shade layer, where a thinned dark paint, or in this case a specifically designed shade paint, is washed over and fills in the nooks and crannies to darken them and create dimension. Once the shade layer is dry, stage 3 is to dry brush highlights on to lighten up the piece again and create further dimension. I wasn't happy with the way the petals looked, so I went back in and repeated the 3 painting steps again, adding more red to the outside, and then dry brushing with dark paint on the tips. I feel like this is done for now. I'm not thrilled with the paint job. Like I said in the making part, I went back and put more red on, which made me like it more, but it's still just not quite right. I also didn't really think about how small the handle of this mug is, which, like, for the most part should be fine because I don't really use the handle when I'm drinking. I more often do that. But, you know, it's still a flaw worth noting. Also, it absolutely immediately broke. It dropped off the table between the reveal and filming this, and one of the leaves broke off. And it just fell again. One of the leaves fell off. The other leaf just fell off. So this is not durable at all. I think definitely anytime you want something to be durable and sculpey, which I seem to neglect every single time, you want some kind of form-fitting base thing that you can build on top of, like an armature thing. This should be fine to just glue it back together, but yeah, definitely a mild fail, I guess. I love the leaves, and I think the way they fold over the mug is super duper cute. Adding the texture for the paint to then be able to sink into also made painting the leaves a lot easier than the petals. So that could be something worth thinking about if I were to make another one or design another one. Overall, I do think it's a fun little design, and it was enjoyable to make and didn't take too long, despite the breakages. But again, it's fine. These aren't super structural. They're more just vague braces to kind of keep it in line on your mug, so I'm not too worried about it. That is it for this project. If you like this video, you can check out my other videos, and if you really like this video, you can feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna go glue this back together now. Bye!